Hello, guys. It is early in the morning on Friday. Figured I should probably get doing some of these. I am now 2 days behind plus today's, so 18, 19, and 20. So I'm gonna do two tags and a pocket out of these three. I don't have a. I mean, I've got a random piling of stuff here. Look, I have my silicone mat. It came in my mail today. Can't seem to get things picked up, except for what I don't want picked up. So my silicone mat. I'm already looking, going, I might regret getting it in black because I'm leaving fingerprints already, but is what it is, I guess. But when I ordered black, I was thinking what's going to be the best for you guys. Oh. So let's just get the ball rolling here. I'm going to start with covering some bases. Oh, you know what? I guess I'm going to use Fabri-Tac because my glue stick is still out in my living room. I had my nieces for a couple hours today. They didn't have school because of conferences, and so their mom didn't have to take time off of work. They came and spent a couple hours with me. They were supposed to be working on their fair projects, being, like working on their journals. And needless to say, it was more of a struggle to get them to work on it than it should have been. The oldest one really didn't want to do much of anything. She wanted to go play outside, which, okay, fine, but it's not going to get your fair projects done. And the only time you have to work on these particular projects is when you're at my house. So if you don't do it while you're here, you might not get them done by fair. Her sister sat down, started to work on her journal, glued down 4 die cuts, and was like, close the book up, I'm done. I'm like, well, that wasn't very much. Yeah, I'm bored. I think I'm realizing that she may have some ADHD, some ADD, not ADHD. She's just not hyper in any way, shape, or form. But that girl could not focus to save her life. Like every 3 to 5 minutes, she was off to something else. It was like, oh, we're going to start a scavenger hunt. Oh, let's play tag. Oh, I'm going to walk on the treadmill. Oh, I want to do this. Oh, I want to, and she could not settle or focus on anything the entire 2 hours she was here. So she didn't really get a whole lot accomplished, which is why, her sister's journal is almost done. And hers has now one not even fully decorated, one semi-decorated page, because that's how it is. Every time we sit down to work on it, she's like, she works on it for less than 5 minutes, and then she's bored and she's done, and off doing something else. I don't know how to get her to focus in. My glue is like not wanting to hold this paper. I'm just gonna give it a squish. Being a pain in the buttocks. And then I have this tissue. It's the inside of a napkin. You probably can't really see very well, but it does have the imprint of the napkins. I see the flower. So let me get the darkest one I can find here. So I'm gonna layer it since, again, I use what's on my desk. I happen to have an entire stack of white napkins on my desk. But I do need to go out to the living room and grab my glue sticks. I'll be right back. That doesn't count in the using what's with arm's reach because this stuff should have been on my desk already. So cleaning my desk off, I kind of rearranged things a little bit, making room for this mat, for starters, was the big part of it. But my charging dock that I ordered was also in this shipment. So I needed to rearrange my desk anyway to be able to have somewhere to put that and be able to put this mat down. But that has left me not knowing at all where my scraper is. I'm just looking for a sheet of plastic here just to separate the tissue. You know, because if I tried to do this without a barrier in between, I would tear the napkin. Did use my inhaler and I waited for it to kick in, but apparently it is not enough when it comes to, you know, and even though I just did that, I am just gonna, just so that I don't have a bunch of scraps, I'm gonna throw that one away. It's tissue, so it's very thin. It's not going to interfere at all in, you know, whatever backing I put on this. Okay. And then this side. Feels weird. I have not really been in my craft room in the last couple days. I've been working a lot on my commissioned cross stitch piece because I was like, I'm running out of time to get that done. I should probably focus on it. So I can see it, but I don't know how well you can, but right here is a pink rose right in the center. dig in for paper. And I'm just going to cover this. Cover it with white. So I kind of, like I said, I kind of rearranged stuff. So things are shifted into new positions. So we'll see how it works for me. Like how many times I'm going to reach to the wrong place. I mean, that's a given. But as I'm reaching to the wrong place, am I finding that it's gonna work as soon as I'm, once I'm used to it, or that it's not gonna work where I moved it to? And I won't really know that right away. I'm gonna, just got to test things out in their new positions, their new spots. Okay, set that up to the side, let that sit and dry. What else do I got here? Got some music page. Wow, that just went total squeaky. Um, okay, so 2 tags covered front, back. Get some more here. How are my edges? I know in the wig world that means something completely different. How are my edges? Okay, and then this one's going to be a pocket. So I got to figure out what I'm going to put on sideways. Just want something there on the end. Not necessarily music page, just something other than, you know, other than the base. Okay, so let's bring in. So I've got all kinds of like random stuff. I got laces, crochet flowers, tickets, flames, flames, tickets, another flame. I have this. Inspire. Get out from under their scissors. So this was, I don't even know where this was found it a couple days ago on my desk. It is a little cluster. It's made out of cardstock that is punched out with one of my paper punches and then layered up with book page, stamps, images, die cuts. And then I have diamond dots going around the border. Some of them have fallen off over the course of time. That's okay. I'm just going to glue that down. And then I had this little piece of even weave fabric still on my desk. I have some lace. My head is starting to throb a little bit. Pardon me. Inhaler time. Oops. Had some stuff on my desk, and when I lifted my cup up, everything went with it. Nothing else on my desk right now is speaking to me. Stuck on the cords. That's something else I was working on too, is with the new dock charging my charging stand. So I took out the power strip that I had that only had 4 outlets, and 2 USB ports on it. And I replaced it with the stand that I have that's got 12 plugs and 6 USB ports and a C to C port, which is kind of cool. Little did I realize that I was going to need one of those in my near future. My new phone is a C to C. Fortunately, my the little magnet ones still work with it, so. Sentiments. What am I looking for? So I do have Inspire on there already. Trying to keep this covered where my hand is, because those are not very appropriate. Well, they're not appropriate at all for YouTube. Okay. But we go with this courage, dear heart. Do you need to trim it down just a smidge? Because I didn't cut it evenly when I cut it out. Pull out my dauber, and whatever ink, residue, whatever comes off of it is what comes off. I don't want to pull out just kind of junking that up a little bit. I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on it. Oh, let's go this way. My goodness, stay put. It's infuriating. Come down a little right there. And then I'm going to take this. And again, when I push down, the glue should go through the lace and adhere itself to the paper underneath. I don't mind it hanging off the bottom, but if I leave it hanging off the edge, then it's going to get bound up. You may or may not remember, the width of this is almost the exact width of a book page. See? But it holds that, glues it down. So there's that one. We have these two. And we have this on my desk. So this one, I don't want to go music on music. Good. This is just hanging out on my desk. Okay, let's start with that. And I'm going to hang it off the edge over here. Because again, this is a tag. So it can hang off the edges without a problem. Let's get you up there though. Just to got it flung up over the corners just to hold it in place for a moment. And again, I'm using the glue to hold that in place. Whoop. Stuff is sticking everywhere. Okay, just trimming this down. Let me get my spatula. Just kind of want those to just kiss that glue. Clip, spin. I'm like, but I've got red on this one. Set that aside for a moment. I did all that. I'm about to cover up that pink rose. Oh well. Gives a nice texture, a nice feel to that anyway, even if I am going to cover up that flower right there in the center. Bring that red in. Go there, right, go there. Yeah, I like it better up here. Just because I got blue. But I don't like the way that looks. Let's grab the right scissors. Almost grab my fabric scissors. Okay, let's put this down. Yummy. And this one. This cute little crocheted flower. This came in a rack. A rack. R-A-K. All of these little crocheted flowers did. You see stuff sticking to me, right? Every time I move my hand, that something else stuck to me. Okay. Pull my sentiments back out. What I wish I had right here was a label. See if I can find something to improvise with. These are backed. This one's tore, so we're going to put that on the inside. Well, looky there. That came off the brown paper. Happens. I stuck it down with glue stick. Apparently it wasn't the best of glue sticks. Slide that over just a smidge. Okay. And then Roxy Creations style. Snip the corners. Just give it a little bit of a label look. Again, I'm going to grab out my dauber. Whatever ink comes off, comes off. Kind of a grungy label already because it didn't print super great. It was weird. It was like the ink flaked off in places. It was the strangest sheet of words that I printed out. It was bizarre. It says strive for greatness, which I think goes good with the little owl down here. I'll throw this away. Come in, get that put away. That put away. The glue on there. Scissors. Scissors. My goodness. Oh, this. Woo. Do you hear that whistle? Ay, ay, ay. I feel like I want a word down here too. Now that I put all my glue away. I mean, these are all going to blend in too much. Create, inspire, believe. I'll go with believe. I should move those inappropriate ones not in the front pocket. It's crazy. My nose is itching for some reason. So it's a good thing. Good thing that we are almost finito. Okay. I like that. Pardon me. Okay, I am back. All right, so we have this tag. It's not going to focus. It says believe down here at the bottom. And there's this tag. Strive for greatness. And then this little pocket. Courage, dear heart. And then this says inspire. So 2 tags. 2 tags and a pocket. They're not cooperating with me right now. Let me get my picture of them for the thumbnail. So, I'm going to have to end this. This is getting worse. Hit the like button if you didn't do so already. Notification bell so you know when I drop videos. And as always, feel free to share my content with anybody that you think would enjoy it. Until next time, bye.